Welcome back to another For Honor video, Anubis on the battlefield with some Shinobi gameplay as promised. Today, we know that the Knights won the first round of Season 2. I want to talk about my personal evaluation of Season 2's new maps, new characters, and the new gear setup, which is really a big difference. So, before I get into that, I've got videos coming up talking about how revenge activation in general is a little screwy, 5 new things to improve For Honor, which I did have a previous 5 new things to improve For Honor. Click that card in the top right corner of your screen if you'd like to check that out. I want to get a Shinobi montage out in the next week as well, and the dev stream should be coming tomorrow, so I'll be having a recap of that as scheduled, right back into it. So subscribe and hit that notifications button to get involved with all of that. Now let's get into the maps. Forge was basically shoved down our throat at the beginning of this season, and Temple Garden was just ghost. Couldn't find it. They created an event because there was, some craziness going on with that, so that you were able to play those 2 maps. So we got a good feel for those. I like them. Forge, there's no real back way to go around to the other team's hill, and I think it does create, like the dev said, some interesting gameplay and some interesting games overall. Temple Garden, that cherry tree is not only a pain in the ass to fight underneath, but it's also an awesome place to fight at. It can get pretty crazy in there with more than 2 or 3 people playing, and it's honestly pretty fun. Tell me what you guys think about it in the comments below. The characters, I think, both need some work, and there's already talk from the devs discussing adjusting both of their kicks. As a Shinobi myself, I could see how definitely the kick pretty much overpowers a lot of different things. I don't know how they would adjust it, as it is meant to be his kind of bread and butter, so I can imagine they're not going to completely nerf it, but maybe just adjusting time frames and recoveries and things like that may help to make it a little less impenetrable. Since the Centurion is a knight, it kind of makes sense now why he sees the battlefield like a chessboard, considering if you think about chess and a knight and what he would be able to do, he's kind of linear, really a powerhouse, a way to show force, and I think the Centurion does that really well. If you guys have played against him or with him, you will probably agree with me pretty quickly. They both have some definite things that could be looked at, but overall I think they're good additions and they fit in the game pretty well. As far as the new gear goes, I think that probably helps somewhat, and overall, as much as I was had a little sour taste in my mouth as the new gear came out, I also think that it was for the better. I think that there's definitely some ways that people could set up different builds for different characters based on their playstyle, and therefore making it not such an easy decision for picking, okay, this is my build, I'm always going to build for revenge, and so forth. If you'd like to see how I have my Shinobi built, check this video here, because I break down everything there. I've also got all the epic gear with my Shinobi at 144. Overall, I think that this game is definitely heading in a better direction, and as far as connectivity, although, yes, I have had some issues, I do think it's been better. I mean, I'm not just saying that out of nowhere. I believe that it is better than what it was when it started out. Does it have room for improvement? Absolutely. Let me know in the comments below, though, what you guys are dealing with, and if you can, let me know what system you're on, because from my understanding, PC users aren't really having the issues as much at all with connectivity. I know this gameplay of the Shinobi is a little amateur, but I got some funny moments here. I've definitely got some sweet clips coming up for you guys. was kind of sitting on this video. I wanted to push this out. So look forward to that. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button, spank that like button, and as always, I'll see you on the battlefield. Anubis out.